If you're just, to the point you say, I want to go on, I want to do all this stuff, but I don't even want to, do the work. Well, with Good Life USA, you've got a travel concierge that does all the work for you. And ladies and gentlemen, for a lot of us out there, it's not just about the travel and all the beautiful places we want to go. It's about the everyday things. It's about being able to shop, go to movies, go out to restaurants. Well, you know what? Here at the Good Life, you're going to be able to do that. Now, that leads us to probably the most important slide of the entire evening. And with that, I'm going to turn this back over to Matt for a minute because this is really important. Matt, if you would.
Thank you, Mark. Okay, so this is how do we do it? Okay, and I want everybody to please listen carefully because what I'm going to share with you is the key to our entire benefits program. So please listen carefully because if you miss the point of this slide, then nothing we say for the rest of the evening will make much sense. Okay, so stay with me, okay? Let me ask you, when it comes to travel, how many Atlantis hotels are there? 1. How many American Airlines are there? 1. How many Disney Worlds, Norwegian Cruise Lines are there? 1. That's what I'm saying, guys. The supply chain is 1. There's 1 supply chain. The difference is, how are you picking off that supply chain? Well, there are only 2 ways to pick off the supply chain. 1, you can pick it off as a member of the general public, or 2, as a part of a private membership. And we're going to get to that in a minute. If you're a member of the, go ahead, John. If you're a member of the general public, this is how you book today. Look at the left side of the screen here. When you book, you go to Orbitz, you go to Travelocity, and you think, hey, Orbitz, Travelocity, these are the big guys. Well, they're not the big guys. They're just the windows on the world. The big guys are the consolidators behind these guys. These consolidators used to be called GDS, or Global Distribution Systems. Have you ever heard of companies called Sabre or Amadeus or WorldSpan? They were the first companies in the world that automated booking platforms for hotels, and it was done for travel agencies. It wasn't even done for the American public back then. There was no internet. We just had travel agencies. So they're the ones that got the hotel inventory to travel agencies. They're the big dogs. They come in, they book all this inventory, they wrap it up, they get their price, and they mark it up. And then it goes to the next level. This is the level right here where you see the Expedia, the Orbitz, the Travelocities. These are what's called OTAs, online travel agencies. It used to be you'd go down to mom and pop's corner travel agency and book your travel and all your trips and everything right there. Well, they've moved online, and that's where they are now. They're called Expedia, Travelocity, Orbitz. And looking at it, it seems like there are still tons of these OTAs out there, doesn't it? But the reality is there's only 2 OTAs. There's Expedia and there's Priceline, and that's it. And in fact, all the brands that are owned by them, Travelocity, Kayak, Trivago, Hotels.com, those are all owned by them. It's really just 2, Expedia and Priceline. And what's happening is you're being cattled into the prices that they're charging. You go to these sites and you're pretty much going to see the exact same booking